my mic. I was more like a woo, you know, like I was smoking.
I said,
my boy is over here.
So and so is gonna be here next week.
He said,
Now we're lying, huh?
it's recording over there. Oh my goodness, God is so good.
So good, bro.
Yeah, we're recording.
Welcome back to Creative Culture. Welcome back to another episode. We got all our hosts here today.
Amen.
It's the caffeine, bro.
I gotta stop. Man, dude, I got a massive headache now.
I'm gonna bring him caffeine every time.
Dude.
We've been chatting a lot off camera, but we have a really cool topic to. I feel like this is not going to be enough time to get into this one. We've only got like 30 minutes today, but
it's a good one.
It's how to make real friends.
Oh man, I love this topic.
So we've all had experiences, and I'm sure people watching have had experiences to where. There's seasons of life to where you have this group of friends that are surrounding you, or close friends or best friends, that sometimes don't last like your whole life. Sometimes it's for a year, sometimes it's for a few years.
Seasons,
right. So I wanted to dive into kind of what do you look for when you're looking for, whether you're looking for friends or who your friends are. Like, what do you look for specifically? Is it like like-minded thinking? Is it hobbies that are the same?
Yeah.
What do you guys technically or typically look for when?
Well, the first one's probably easy. I would say chemistry, right? So even good. Like while you're having a conversation with somebody, whether you have something like a common denominator, where you have something like is in common with them or not, it's just like, how are they talking? How are they respectful with you? You guys laughing, joking? So, like, on any football team, why did I say football? On any team in general, bro. No matter, man. I like football. It's my favorite sport.
Take that away.
No. Hey, the chemistry is pretty important, but that's the first thing I look into. If I'm talking about, talking to somebody, we're having a good conversation, like I said, whether we're interested in the same stuff.
Yeah.
This guy's, going to be a real good person, real respectful.
Chemistry, that's good.
Have a good conversation, then, yeah.
I would agree with that. Chemistry. Yeah, I agree 100% with that one.
Because I feel like right off the bat you can tell, like, oh man, I'm just not going to be compatible with this person.
Yeah.
And that's rarely happened for me, but when it does, man, I'm like, oh man, maybe like we need to work on some stuff, or maybe I need to change on my end. So maybe I'm looking at it as a negative, but chemistry for sure.
Yeah, I think for me, that's a big part of it. Like, if I don't vibe with you, it's just, that is what it is. Yeah. It's not something you did or something I did. It's just
we don't vibe.
We don't vibe. Exactly. I think another big one, especially when it comes to church people, and I hate this, but I'm sure everyone's experienced it, is if, you're friends with people, like if we were all going to the same church, right? We're really close friends, and one of us decides to leave the church, go somewhere else. Mm-hmm. Why does it every time that friendship is over? Why is that a thing?
Well, man. See, it could be a bad thing and it could be a good thing. Like, we talk about seasons, right?
Yeah.
So it could, like, man, I don't know.
It's a tough question, bro. Tough. I just have never understood it, because it's because we've all dealt with this experience to where, God calls us somewhere else, or, whatever the situation is, and all of a sudden, these really, really close friends, you guys are hanging out every week, doing this together every week. And just because I don't go to the same church, or I decide not to, that relationship's over. I've never understood.
Do you think it's because sometimes people's intentions is, I'm going to stay close to you
just to use them?
Just to use you?
Just see what kind of skill set you got?
Because I've noticed, like, I'm not going to say any names, but you guys probably know who I'm talking about. There was a real close. He's like a mentor to me, right?
Right.
And really good friend. And I've realized that when we go to the same church, we're a lot closer than when we're not. We're still friends. We still talk. I can call this guy right now. He might not answer. He might answer. And if he doesn't, he'll shoot me a text.
Right.
So I feel like sometimes people are just really close to you to see what they can basically. Sometimes it's unfortunate, but some church people really, They'll be close to you just to get something out of you.
Yeah.
And that's really unfortunate because you invest so much time, right? You're hanging out. You not investing just time, but you're investing your emotions. You're investing your feelings, and you're investing even your finances because you always go out to eat, you go hang out, whatever. So all these little things lead to like, dang, I wasted my money hanging out with this person. I wasted my time hanging out with this person.
Yeah.
My emotions. It's like, I don't think it should affect where you go or what you do. Mm-hmm. If you're a true friend, you'll be a friend if they move across the city.
Yeah.
If they move to a different state, across the country, whatever it is. Yeah. Like, if you're a real friend,
right,
then wherever you go, they're gonna be there.
Mm-hmm. Like, even when we met, like, we weren't going to the same church. We don't go to the same church now. Still, all three of us. Yeah. And I this is a main passion of ours is ministry, and obviously Jesus at the center of everything we do. Mm-hmm. But it's not going to change whether I go to a different church than you guys, and it still doesn't change the way we our relationship is. And even this last weekend, we were all hanging out after church, and I just love that. And I guess my question for the both of you is, how can you tell if someone is there for your friendship or there for what you can offer their church or just them in general? How can you tell that?
I'll say for me that's pretty easy to tell. Only because that's what I focus on. Whatever I've been trying to make friends, on not just using people, and I don't want to do that. And nobody, I don't think initially people don't really intentionally try to use anybody. Yeah. Maybe they do have something like a common denominator, and that's it, man. We all got the same interests, like music. All of a sudden we start talking about music, start getting closer, but just in the music aspect. But so what I like to do is, man, it can't just be what we all have in common. Like let's hang out. A Sunday we all spent time together, right? We were able to eat pizza, brought our wives over, and just spend time with each other. But
play basketball
and play basketball too. But it had nothing to do with like we didn't talk about the podcast too much. We didn't talk about like other stuff. It was just like let's just get to know each other, And so building a relationship aside from what we have already as a common denominator of what we like, our interests and stuff. I think that's what we can do. So like, my wife's a worship leader. I'm a music and tech director. And so with all the people that, I'm involved with within our ministry, I don't make it just like, all right, cool, I'm just going to see you on practices Tuesday nights and Sunday mornings. If you guys aren't here, man, come on, we're going to have some problems, some issues and stuff. No, it's more like, all right, cool, I'm not only going to see you on Tuesday nights, not only going to see you on Sunday mornings, but we're going to go hang out. We're going to go play basketball. We're going to go play some football, which we do. Yeah. Man, we're all going to go to worship night tonight, Yeah. So just things like that. We're a family, and we do things separate from what we're using people for.
But you don't think that sometimes, though, that person is just for that? Do you ever feel like, okay, I can't really build a friendship with you?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But we still worship together.
Yeah.
We're still on the same team together. We still go to the same church together.
Yeah.
But we don't necessarily
do life together.
Because I'm going to be honest, I don't do life with everyone at our church.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying? We got Ronnie here. I grew a relationship with him.
Right.
Yeah.
That's my boy. Nick, that's my boy. But I don't hang out with all the guys at the church. Yeah. But there's certain one. I love them no matter what. I will always love them. They can call me whenever they want. I'll be there for them. But
there's a difference between that and your inner circle.
I guess you can say that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be honest. I don't hang out with everyone at our church. Matter of fact, I don't even know some of the people still in our church, and that's probably wrong to say.
And that's okay.
I don't think that's wrong.
I don't know some of the people in our church, and I'm not saying that they know me, but they know that I'm the drummer, so I am in the middle of the stage now. So it's different, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I've noticed that it's very easy to pinpoint when someone wants you for a friendship and when they want you for your gift. I've noticed that a lot. Yeah. A lot of people have done that in my life where they've wanted me, and that's why I guess I'm very careful and I guard my heart maybe a little too much with certain things that I know I can do because I know you've only wanted me, you only text me because you want something from me.
Bro, I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? And it's people from my own church, people that are not in my church.
True.
And it's like, you're paid to do this. Mm-hmm. So you want me to make your life easier. Mm-hmm. Or, because your drummer is no longer there, or because they're on vacation, or you had to sit them down because they were over here fornicating or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm using it as an experience. Like, hey, we can't. You know what I'm saying? We can't. You know, it sounds like a bishop over here. Because the fornication.
I know. I feel that.
But you know what I mean? Like,
I told Pastor Fua this. Like, this was a struggle I had because of past things we've been through and past hurt and scars that we have. I think more so me.
Hold on real quick. Your trunk is open.
Oh, great.
Can you go...
oh, you got me wrong?
Close that boy's trunk.
Here, Ronald.
My dad texted me, Joey's car trunk is open.
Shoot.
That happens a lot.
I told Pastor Fu, I was like pretty honest. I was like, bro, when you guys were asking us and getting to know us to like whether or not we wanted to be here, I felt like you guys were only pouring time into us because of what we could bring.
Yeah.
And he's like, bro, like if you guys wanted to be somewhere else, we would have been doing the same thing. That's fine. So that's like, I feel those are scars that come from that kind of stuff, especially with church, bro. Especially with church.
Because P. Fu, he hits us up and we're not part of the church.
Yeah.
And like, he's just he says, I just genuinely want y'all friendship. Sure. I care less if y'all come to my church. He's like, I don't want you to go to my church. You got a church that you go to. And that's really good. You don't have that a lot.
No.
So, man,
for sure.
It's just crazy.
And I think like when you're genuine friends with somebody, what they can bring just will naturally come and is naturally part of that friendship, Like even with us, like we're all creative people, and just because we're friends, like we're able to do certain things for each other and want to do that for each other. Like Joey, helping us with the next step of what this looks like and all that kind of stuff.
Everything, yeah.
Our cameras, like whenever you need a camera, take one of my cameras or stuff like that.
I'll tell you all the time, bro. You ever need my camera, I'll charge it for you. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Yeah. Like, stuff like that.
It's trust. It's trust as a friend. Yeah. I even drove to this guy's house just to go get a memory card. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. Like, it is, bro. I'll go to you. Don't worry about it. Send me the address because I forget how to get there.
Yeah.
I haven't been there in a while. It's like, you know, no matter what. And I actually remember how to get there. I didn't even use the
it's pretty easy.
GPS. Yeah, I was like, it's fairly easy. So, yeah, man.
So I know we already talked about there is levels of friendship.
Yes.
Right? There's the inner circle. There's maybe, the
outer circle. And then there's
I don't even know how to describe that.
It's like the inner circle and
right.
the outer, and then the people that's at the door. That's what
I would also say even like a mentorship too. Who are you under, learning from?
Oh, that's good.
And also who are you pouring into?
That's really good. Yeah, that's a whole.
I've noticed that in this season, I've been pouring into people more than I've ever poured into them.
Oh, really?
Where they come to me, they're asking questions, or
I
know it's like I've grown a friendship with them.
Yeah.
But I noticed that I have to be more so of a mentor to this person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still gonna be your friend, but I have to kind of mentor you in a sense because of the season that you're in or whatever you're going through.
Right.
And like I said, there's people that I call my mentor, and we're really great friends.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that when he talks tough to me, it's because he's being my mentor at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
That's good.
Because I still look up to both of y'all. Even though we're basically best friends, bro.
Right.
But like I still look up to y'all. I still ask Aaron questions, and I ask you questions as well.
No, same.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like that's part of the biggest thing too. Just like willing to learn from each other. None of us can't be looking at another person as I'm just above you.
Especially like I feel like we're all at the same point in our marriages, and with our daughters,
that helps out.
We all have different experiences of that collective of years.
It's crazy, right?
So it's cool to bounce and just like I said, do life again, with each other and learn from all of that time. Here's my next question for you guys: have you made mistakes when letting people close to you?
Yes.
Right.
Absolutely.
I feel like everyone
I've
can
made
say yes to
ton
that.
of mistakes, and
And I think
I just recently went through that.
Yeah.
Y'all know. Yeah. I recently went through that. You know what I'm saying? Where I brought back an old friend, and instead of them being good for me, they were bad for me. To where I changed my character. I changed who I was as a person because I let someone who influenced me in a good way at one moment influence me in a bad way.
Right.
To where it was gearing me to a person that I wasn't even supposed to be. Never become that person. So, yes, I've messed up, and I've been bad friends as well. I've been a terrible friend to some people, man. And I've apologized to them, and they're like, nah, Nemo, you had to grow, bro. I understand. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And
that was kind of my next question.
Like, I've been a terrible friend.
You ever been a bad friend?
I'm not gonna lie to you, yes. Like, it's for sure. I see 3 people right now in my head that I'm like, dang, I was bad.
Terrible.
But the good thing is, like, there's forgiveness, man, and they love me now, and they support actually the podcast.
Yeah.
And we talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying we're good close friends, but they're still my friends, and they're, like I said, they're the friends that are out of that, I guess out of the inner circle.
Out of the inner circle.
Like
the outer circle.
You got like the building, and then you have the outside of the building, and then you have the parking lot. They're like in the parking lot.
It's a very good.
So they're kind of like acquaintances, kind of.
Yeah, but at the same time, like when we connect or when we cross paths, I'm like, "What's up?" We talk.
Yeah,
but it's not like an everyday thing.
Yeah. Going back to that first one, have you made mistakes when letting people close? Yeah. With my testimony, man, I mean, growing up, I think that everybody should say yes to that one. Making a mistake with people close to you. That's all part of learning. Getting to know people, building relationships and socializing and stuff. So, which is why it comes to the point where, like, how much do you guard yourself for, like, the next time that something like that kind of comes up, and you don't want to go too far past the line to where, like, you're already assuming things right off the bat. But instead you kind of want to give people chances. But you still got to guard yourself from a lot of stuff.
I'll be honest, man. I think I'm super guarded still. Yeah. Especially in the church setting, the church world.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, you think so? I mean, I'm even guarded still now.
Dude, there's still wisdom in guarding yourself, Yeah. But man, but that's also like you got to pray too, man. Like, what is God telling you? Like, with something like Pastor Fu, like you just said right now, dude, I'm sure Pastor Fu has prayed to have you and V show up to the church even before you guys showed up. So to have you guys pull up is probably an answer to what he's been praying about for like the longest time, and you didn't even know it, but you're here still guarding yourself, so like you don't know what the answers that God's given to other people. That's the only thing I kind of question, like, man, who knows? Who knows? But still be wise about that. Don't fall into the same situation.
No,
it's different from.
I think there's warning. There's warning signs for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, I can tell for sure. Like
way different situations.
Oh yeah.
Even when, like, if I being honest, even my close friends, like y'all, like my boys from the East Coast that are best friends I grew up with, they're like, yeah, bro, that circle you got with you is strong.
Really? Yeah, that's
like, they tell me all the time. My boy Malik, I shout him out all the time. I say his name. I don't care. I call him out right now if I had to call him out. But I don't need to, so we're good.
Right in the camera.
But, like, my boy Malik, like, he'll tell me all the time, like, he'll tell me flat out, he's like, this person is good for you, this person ain't. And he don't even know y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for him to be like, yo, them two dudes, Aaron and Joey, they good for you. And I'm like, all right, cool. I know he sees things that I probably don't see sometimes. Because sometimes we are blind to see X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's right in front of us, but we kind of don't see it.
Right.
Because we're blind to it.
No, that's good. Yeah, I think there's a lot to learn there. I think still. Yeah. I know we're still learning a lot of that kind of thing.
Shoot, have your wife.
Bro, that's a huge part of it.
Have your wife.
That is huge.
My wife is sometimes my eyes.
Yep.
Because sometimes she sees things and she's very neutral and she's like, Nehemiah, no.
Mm-hmm.
That friend don't answer that call.
Yeah.
That is not good for you if you answer that.
Mm-hmm.
She's literally made it. She has blocked people's Instagrams, Facebooks.
That's good.
Oh, really?
Phone numbers on my phone in front of me. She's like, because they're not going to be good for you.
Yep.
And I made that mistake once and I'll never make it again. I'm listening to you, baby.
Yeah.
Because you have wisdom that I need at the moment.
V's done that. She's like told me. She's never like blocked anybody, but she's like, I don't like this. This doesn't feel right with this person. And of course I ignored it. And sure enough, it ends up always being right. Always. So, yeah, I feel that 1,000%. So,
that's good.
That's kind of what I had on that one. That was pretty much
y'all the only two that I won't get in trouble with. How long I spend on time.
I know.
That's a good thing.
No, wives are important, man. Like for me, I'm an open person. Dude, I'll let everybody in before I realize, oh shoot, something bad's happening. You're
trying to burn me.
But your wife, you gotta listen to your wife more, bro.
Saeed's the opposite.
She's good at that, huh?
Yeah, she's like, hey. I'm like, hey, calm down. Like, it's okay, man. It's okay. Oh man, you're right.
She's like, no.
Is she guarded?
Oh, super.
Yeah.
Super, yeah.
I felt like this last weekend was the first time like felt her unguarded.
Yeah.
And I was
it takes her a while.
A few times that I've like been around her, which is not a ton, you know.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh man, she's like real quiet, or she either don't like us, or is
you know
whatever.
that last week.
She didn't
last week was way
like
different.
you.
She said that. Okay, no. I was like, that's fair enough.
I'm just kidding.
Fair enough.
She was like, that fool right there.
I know. She's like, I don't like
He's
that
no
dude with
good.
the crazy hair right there.
Oh shoot.
My man's get a haircut.
No.
I
But
know I need one.
no, but
So
she's
bad.
I'll cut it.
Really right now.
and you got some nice curls too.
He
man.
does, bro. I was
They
like,
come through.
they're
Hey,
healthy.
get the man
They're
bun
healthy.
or something. You know, maybe go back to the dreads. I kind of liked you with the dreads,
Back
man.
with the dreads. It's
Back
so
with
much
the
work.
dreads.
That was a vibe.
It's so much work.
That was a vibe.
No, I probably will never do that again.
Maybe the braids.
The braids
I
are
like-
always
I
around.
like that one.
Summertime braids for sure.
Okay.
But no, but like my wife, she's real slow with building a relationship because, definitely a lot more garden
No,
than I
that's-
am.
that's
I'm
fine,
open,
too.
but she's like, well, let's just find out who you are first.
Yeah, especially like I'm so like I feel like we're all the same as far as like we're really lovey people. Like I'm super like I'm a hugger type of guy,
Yeah.
and so like some people aren't like that, and I'm like, oh, I feel weird because you're not giving me the same.
Yeah.
You can feel like the awkwardness and the love. Like legit. Like I feel the love from y'all. Like some people I'll be like,
this is
let me
weird.
just wipe that spirit off of me. My dad taught me that. He's like, hey, when you hug somebody, sometimes that spirit that's on them might try to attack you, so you better. There's certain places I walk by, stores I walk by. I start wiping myself. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, cause I felt nasty
Wiping
spirit
himself.
walking by me.
Oh yeah, the vibe ain't right
Look,
for
The
sure.
vibe.
It's like, yeah. I feel that. Anything else on that, y'all?
Cause we can go for a while.
Yeah, I know you guys gotta go. So
No,
that's
let's
why I'm
go
trying
one
to
more
wrap
question.
it up.
One more
He's
question.
gotta go.
Well, I don't have any other questions. So
Did we
do
talk
you
about
have-
everything?
Yeah,
kinda
bro.
did.
We just
No,
smoothed right
no.
into it.
We kind of just indirectly
Why he
talked
like that
about
old
almost
man? He saw
everything.
me. He's like, no.
I know
Bro,
with
you
his
got- you
with
gotta
that
go, bro.
Android. That's why.
You gotta go, my man. We don't want you to get in trouble, bro.
It's just, I mean, the topic is how to make real friends, man.
We can have a part 2 to this.
We can, because I'd like to talk a little more in depth. Maybe have somebody else on it that's a little bit different than us as far as their thinking
Or maybe why don't we have the wise perspective on this
on friends.
with
Ooh,
friends?
that would be a crazy episode.
Yeah, I'd be scared of that episode.
He's scared.
Dang, bro.
This is an open invitation right now to Sarai, Ashley, and V.
And the girls too, our daughters. They'll tell us how good friends are.
Yo,
My
Imagine.
daughter will be going crazy in here. It's not gonna happen.
I've been giving my daughter the stank eye.
Like,
You better say
they be
something,
ripping
bro.
When I
lights
do that,
down.
she don't. My daughter laughs at me and walks away.
Let's make that happen then. Maybe that's the birthday episode
Yeah.
at an Airbnb.
Do we have to make a bigger desk?
No. It'll be at an
This'll be
Airbnb,
so
bro.
nice.
Airbnb.
We'll have to
the
share
birthday
mics.
episode.
We don't have
yeah.
enough mics. Oh,
We
we don't have
have
enough
1,
inputs
2,
either.
3, 4.
We have 4 mics.
He has
I-
another one that's 5, and I have those other 2, 6,
I've got
7.
handheld ones too,
We can
but
do
we don't
that
have a
too.
board that fits all those.
All right.
Well,
Guess.
for pre-recording, I mean, we're still using.
Nah, bro. I might just have to go buy that one.
No, that's just.
Just for that, that's his birthday.
Yeah.
gift.
We got nothing. We can't record anything anymore. You have to go buy it.
Shoot. Well, I think we can end this one right here.
Ooh, it's even cheaper than I thought it was.
Oh, he said I'm gonna order this right now. All right, y'all. Nemo, you want to sign us out, bro?
Yes, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Let us know what are friends to you right now. Now, further, let us know what you think about this topic. I know this is a very broad topic, but also very, it's just good all around. The questions that we asked, let us know in the comments. Send us a DM, whatever you like. Send us a bird. You know, I can't even freaking whistle right now. You know, like the little
It's like Cardi.
pigeon,
It's
little
like Cardi
pigeon,
B.
or whatever. You know, send us a pigeon, and we can, let us know what's up. So, anyways, it's your boy Nemo. That's Joey. That's Aaron. We're Creative Culture. We'll
See
see y'all later.
y'all.
Later,
Peace.
guys.